hello. I want to ask you a question. If you were somebody was kind of sneaking into your bank account and taking a couple bucks here and there without your knowledge, is that something that you would want to know about? My guess is that you would say, well, yeah, that is something I would want to know because I would like to stop that. I would be in the same boat. So we don't really think too much about it. But 2020 was sort of one of those years where, well, you can't really compare it to anything else because this has never happened before, but it was a year where slowly things were taken from you. Dorland's Medical Dictionary describes health as a state of optimal physical, mental, social, spiritual, and I think financial well-being, not merely the absence of disease or infirmity or disease and sickness. So we spent, the last 10, 12 months focusing on avoiding the sickness, but there's all of those other aspects of health that we've really kind of let slide. So if you've been around my office before, we've done lots of 30-day challenges and 20-day challenges and 40-day challenges, and they've really been well received and people do really well. But I think that over time, we slowly kind of get eroded back down to where we were. So it's as successful as they are in the short term, it seems that very few people adopt those changes permanently, which really is kind of the goal, isn't it? We want to make changes in our lifestyle so that we continue to move up this ladder of health instead of just doing this roller coaster where we go up and down. So what I would like to try to do this year is kind of go through just steps. Kind of starting out fairly easy. None of the changes are actually going to be significantly difficult. But instead of trying to, blast it at you like you're trying to drink water through a fire hose, is this kind of drip feed these concepts. So you slowly adopt them, and then instead of it being a 30-day challenge, it's sort of it's now going to be essentially an 11-month challenge. And what I believe is that if you can adopt change over a period of 11 months and maintain that, you're really going to hold on to it for the rest of your life. And that's going to be a dramatic change for the future you. And that future you would probably be very grateful for the current you if you start making these changes. So I'm in the same boat as everybody else. So one of the things that I've been doing lately with myself, and I like to use myself sort of as I like to experiment on myself. If things work, great. If they don't, I can try something else. And I think everyone should be an experimenter when it comes to their own health. So one of the things that I found incredibly beneficial is a kind of an Excel spreadsheet that just tracks not necessarily so much my goals, but the steps that I use to try to accomplish those goals. So, starting in, January, and this is all just kind of personal to me, I've had no alcohol. I've, been exercising every day, running every couple days. There's just little things that I track. I'm a little more ketogenic this month. I think I'm going to try something totally different next month, just to play around. But the ability to put that check mark in my box when I've done it is the rewarding part that my brain loves. And if I have to go into my Excel spreadsheet and say that I didn't do something, it galls me. So the Excel spreadsheet, the little habit tracker, is probably one of the most useful tools I've ever used to create long-term change. So I'm going to highly recommend that you get, print, create a habit tracker, and either do month to month or just do it all year long and track your habits. And I believe with kind of a high degree of conviction that if you track your habits over time and they start to change, you'll keep those habits forever. So the first thing we're going to start with is quite simple. It's just hydration. Drinking water. Very easy. I posted on my blog a couple months ago about drinking water. Kind of the idea was to sort of get this started then. It didn't have traction. But now I have me doing these things in my habit tracker, so now I'm a little more committed to doing them. So it certainly works. So we're going to be sending posts out a couple times a week, tidbits of information. It won't take you long to read. It certainly won't be very difficult to implement. Certainly, especially drinking water, that's pretty easy. But then as we progress, there'll be nutrition and exercise and toxicity and sleep, and there's a whole bunch of other kind of roughly eight concepts that I want to go throughout the year. And I think that if people start adopting them, you will see dramatic changes throughout the year. And if you have any suggestions, please feel free to let me know. And if you're sick of hearing me and you don't want to hear any of these things, on the bottom of most of these pages is an unsubscribe button. Please feel free to unsubscribe. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I get way more emails than I ever read. So I look forward to people participating and letting me know how you're doing, and kind of sharing your wins or your losses. Let's make 2021 a completely different year than that dumpster fire we just made it through. Good luck.